Welcome back, everyone. My name's Eltimar, and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left off last time, we were making our way through Threshold Fortress with our good group, getting close to the end of the game. I don't know why I just ran Arushale away from the trap that she was supposed to go lockpick. Or disarm, I guess. But here we are. Let's see what's going on up here. Nothing yet. There's a strange lack of enemies here, although I have a feeling there's going to be enemies in there. Oh wait, no, I think this is where we fight that one creature that's stuck, in the cage. Okay. Integrity compromised, planar balance factor displaced, maintain the structure at any cost. Maintain the structure. The quivering pile of metal bears little resemblance to a living creature. The voice that addresses you is the only sign of its sentience. Identification process complete. Crusaders recognized. Crusaders are enemies of Kyrieru Vorlesh. Initiating protocol. Communications with potential ally. Step 1, a request. Crusader, I ask you to attack and kill me. Why do you want me to kill you? Necessity. My existence sustains the energies and the integrity of the Threshold Fortress. The Threshold Fortress protects Kyrieru Vorlesh. Conclusion. My existence sustains the enemies of order. My existence must be terminated. Obstacle. Existing protocols. Self-destruction is prohibited. Self-defense is permitted. If you attack me, you will activate my self-defense protocols. I will defend myself. I will be destroyed in battle. This scenario fulfills the objective and does not contradict existing protocols. Conclusion. The Crusaders need to reach the most secure areas of the Threshold Fortress. My death will cause the collapse of Threshold's defenses. Therefore, the Crusaders must terminate my existence in order to achieve their objective. Risk assessment. My death may cause some of the fortress's exterior structures to collapse. It may become difficult to return to the entrance of the fortress. Can you explain to me in detail what will happen if you die? Chaos will prevail. The defensive and load-bearing magical structures that sustain the integrity of Threshold will be destroyed. There's a high risk that the fortress's exterior walls and gates will collapse. However, my death will also destroy the defenses around the heart of Threshold, where Kyrieru Vorlesh is situated. The heart of the Threshold is the heart of the World Wound. This location is currently inaccessible to the Crusaders. Therefore, the Crusaders require my termination. Who are you? Name, Imezlin. Creature type, inevitable. Status, prisoner. Objective, termination. I want to ask you some questions. Initiating protocol. Provide information to a potential ally. I am ready to respond. How did you get here? I was on a deep reconnaissance mission. I was sent by the Axiomites of Axis to investigate a strange new disturbance in the Threshold Fortress, but I was captured by Kyrieru Vorlesh and her demonic allies. Since then, I have remained both her prisoner and her test subject. The Inevitable's essence is used to stabilize the structures that sustain the Threshold Fortress. What can you tell me about Threshold? Threshold Fortress is the central location of the load-bearing magical structures that enable the World Wound's existence. The Threshold's Fortress is the most stable part of the Wound, the only part that is minimally affected by the principal chaos of the Abyss. This paradox should not lead to confusion. The Threshold Fortress remains in a state of quiescence. Quiescence? I actually don't know what that word means. But this is not its natural state. Kyrieru Vorlesh uses external sources of power to prevent its destabilization. This is the purpose I unwillingly serve. I supply the power necessary to sustain the Threshold Fortress. What can you tell me about Kyrieru? Kyrieru Vorlesh, formerly a mortal woman, now half-demon, in possession of mythic powers. Threat level, comparable to demon lords. Psychological profile, extremely unstable. Her capacity for deep analysis and understanding coexists with her predisposition to manias and fixations. Conclusion, Kyrieru Vorlesh is an enemy of order, and is therefore subject to termination. What can you tell me about the World Wound? A comprehensive account of all the data I've collected on this phenomenon will take, by my calculations, 4 days, 6 hours, 35 minutes. An account of this duration is unacceptable under current circumstances. Proceeding to recount key points, and key points only. Point 1. The World Wound is an artificially created planar rift. It is an intersection between the material plane and the plane of the Abyss. The World Wound allows demons to travel freely from the Abyss to Golarion, and it also creates a favorable environment for magical cataclysms, anomalies, and phenomena. Point 2. The World Wound's existence was only made possible as a result of the criminal acts of Kyrieru Vorlesh. On 2 occasions, she conducted a ritual to bind a mortal soul, once with the essence of the Abyss, and once with a demonic soul. The soul binding ritual acts as the framework for the intersection of the planes. If this ritual is reversed, the soul will be severed from its bond, and the material plane will be severed from the Abyss. This process will likely result in the termination of the bonded soul. The prognosis for its owner's survival, unfavorable. Point 3. The World Wound is an unprecedented violation of the world order, and a powerful weapon of chaos. The World Wound must be removed at all costs. No more questions, let's fight If we were an Aeon, we could do something. I thank you, ally. It'll be an honor to die in battle. But how strong are you is what I'm gonna find out very quickly here.
Don't hold back.
He has how much armor? 74 armor. Super. His natural armor is plus 44.
I will resist.
We do have a surprise round, which is nice.
The light take you.
We don't have haste on, which we probably should have. We're also going to try and dispel him, because otherwise we're never going to hit him. I don't even know if we're going to be able to dispel him. He might have a much higher caster level than we do. We did dispel Foresight and Shield. That will help us a little bit, I guess.
Be gone, fiend!
Still 20s to hit, although we did hit him once. Let's take a look. What's his armor class now with that? 66. He's still only flat-footed, though. That's just his natural armor and full plate. Which doesn't make sense. Base 10, that's 54. Oh, I guess that's 66. Jesus.
Prepare yourself.
He has no spells, and we still have 20s to hit him.
Without risk.
We could do ranged touch attacks with, like, Hellfire Ray, maybe? Still 20s to hit with it. What is the, No, we should be fine to hit him with that. His armor class is only 8 flat-footed and touch. Oh my god, he hits like a freight train. Okay. He heals for a lot of turn as well, which is going to be bad. We need to Hellfire Ray him a lot. So let's get started on that. Also, we need to heal up our main character. That did some damage. Cool. Let's get a quick heal. She's gonna have to attack. Missed a bunch of attacks. Good.
Desna, guide my hand.
Someone hit him, please. We actually did hit him there. That's kind of nice. Another Hellfire Ray. Circle would also be good, but I think we're gonna just not do much damage because of... Okay, good. He only healed for a little bit that time. How come we didn't do very much... How come he didn't do very much damage there? He attacked and missed. What's his attack bonus? Oh, we have concealment, right? Okay. That does help out a little. Another Hellfire Ray time. Might be the only way really to hit him reliably. At least his ranged touch attacks is, or his ranged, yeah, his touch our AC is not very good. There we go. All done. If only we could loot his body, but we definitely can't. We get pushed off to the next level of the fortress right away. And lava is doing things now. Alright. That bookshelf just moved on its own. And then fell over. Shards of several dozen large diamonds. They appear to have been used in an unsuccessful attempt to cast spells. As those of you who are more familiar with D&D know, diamonds are used for resurrection and raise dead spells. An empty stand that might have once held a large crystal. A simple diagram of a tower next to a quick sketch of a room with a large crystal in the center. A resurrection scroll that has been torn to pieces. Now I know this happens, but I'm not really sure why, or what it is, or why we should care about it. Papers with erratically scribbled calculations and formulas. The words I promise are written repeatedly in the margins.
Follow if you dare.
It's completely normal for alchemical stuff to do that, just fly around all willy-nilly. These things happen. I'm gonna go back this way for 1 second to make sure we didn't miss anything. I don't think we did, but it's always good to take a quick glance.
I'm off.
And we're gonna go through the door.
Shield me from their sight.
I want to say this is where we face off against Kyrieru, but I can't remember for the life of me. We still have buffs on, right? All of our buffs are still up for another 50 minutes. Okay, good. Do we need any other spells? Maybe not at the moment. I think this is definitely our fight with her, though. Something about this strange place feels oppressive. The air is still and silent, yet you can hear the distant echoes of words, promises, and battle cries. You strain to hear what's being said, but you can only make out a few words. Finally, C-switch. I promise. I promise.
Can't be dismissed as a calculation error. You knew failure was a possibility. Then why? Why?
Arilu's silhouette looks just as surreal as the sounds that fill this space. She's not looking at you and seems lost in thought. Her voice is dull and tired. There's no trace of the hospitality she showed you at the entrance of the fortress. It's over, Arilu. There's nowhere left for you to run.
Yes, it's decided. I will tell you the truth before we fight to the death. Would you like to know why I upended your life?
Arilu barely seems to hear you. After a while, she turns to you as if noticing you for the first time. She looks at you for a moment, and her expression changes. The tiredness in her eyes gives way to a cold, hard resolve. Speak.
This place is my demi-plane. I created it when I was a prisoner in Threshold. I would slip away to conduct my rituals here in secret. This is where I decided to create what mortals would later call the World Wound. This is where I made all my preparations. Do you understand? Escaping was never my goal. I could have easily disappeared from Threshold. I could have passed through it like water through sand.
Arilu's voice drops to a hurried whisper.
Some believe that I brought Sarkoris to ruin out of revenge, and I suppose there is some truth to that. I did have reason for revenge. You've been to this secret part of my laboratory and know what I'm talking about. Or at least you have an inkling. My laboratory. The old house in the middle of nowhere that marked the entrance to my lab. It was the home of Arilu Vorlesh when I was still a mere mortal. I lived there with my daughter away from the din of the crowd and sheltered from the keen gaze of the Sarkorian witch hunters. It was a place where the reality of our world was in close proximity to the abyss. A place where I could study the magic forbidden to all Sarkorians. I thought I had hidden my home well, but I was wrong. They found it. They found us. At that hour, I was there, in the laboratory. That damned laboratory I loved so much. I was absorbed in one of my experiments when the hunters arrived on our doorstep. I was sitting at my desk, recording my observations, thoughts, and calculations, as was my habit. That's when I heard the noise outside. The fight was brief. It barely lasted a moment. By the time I sensed that something was amiss and hurried out to see what was happening, it was too late. All I could do was cradle the body of my dead child and cry after their departing soul. I promise.
Nothing can justify the killing of a child.
I am not concerned with whether it was justified or not, or with the application of morality, the law, or the teachings of any god. Look around you. This demi-plane. The first time I escaped from my cell and ran here, I was trying to resurrect my daughter. I tried many things, but all my efforts were in vain. The soul had already received Pharasma's judgment and had been sent on the path determined by the gods into the abyss.
Arilu is silent for a long moment, then speaks in a dull voice.
And when I realized that, I rebelled. But not against my jailers, not against those who had murdered my child, not even against Sarkoris. My uprising was against destiny, death, and the laws that the gods had forced upon our lives. I realized then that I wouldn't be satisfied with simply returning my daughter to life. I had to shatter this order once and for all, and make it so that neither Pharasma and her lackeys, nor death itself, could ever stand between us. Only by stepping beyond the bounds of what had been ordained for mortal kind, by obtaining powers that rivaled the divine, could we become free.
Arilu's voice grows stronger, and a storm rages in her eyes.
And with this newfound purpose, I turned myself into a half-demon. Fusing the spiritual essence of the two planes was the only way I could achieve my goal. I let the abyss into my soul, and into this world. I opened the world wound. I danced around 3 demon lords, making them assist me without ever revealing my true intentions. They just believed they were dealing with another power-hungry mortal. But in reality, I was after one thing. I wanted to find what was left of my daughter's soul and give her a new birth. One that would prevent anything from ever harming her again.
She chuckles.
And then I found you. I chose you because I felt a faint affinity to you. I thought your soul could accept the remains of my daughter's soul, like the soil accepts a seed. I thought that I could bring back my child by tethering the mangled remnants of her soul to a pure mortal soul untouched by the abyss. I thought the power of the Nahindrian crystals would allow me to protect her forever, that I could tear her away from the dominion of mortal nature. But I was mistaken in both assumptions. Now I'm about to face the consequences of my mistake. You will witness them as well.
The strange reverberating echoes of the demi-plane fall silent. All you can hear now is Arilu's sad, quiet voice. Oh, she's gone. Oh boy. Okay. Oh hey, we get Mythic 10 finally. That's nice of us. We can't even get to choose it before this battle though. Which does kind of suck because Valor Ravagers are rough. Let's start shooting it though. We did a fairly solid amount of damage to it. We're gonna just have to kill it as fast as possible though. Let's just get in there. Kick the Balor. Don't care about the Deadeye at all. The Gallows are gonna be annoying. I might just Sirocco them and then rest after this fight. Okay, the Balor is dead. That's the most important one. Cone of Colds, yeah, they're gonna be annoying, but they're nothing significant. These things are impossible to hit, though. We could Stormbolt them, but not really, because we could Fire Snake them. Well, we hit one for 43. That's at least a start. Nope, that spell resistance is a bit too much for us. Kill the Marilith. I need you to start punching this thing. I think you're the only one that even remotely stands a chance of hitting one. Arclight is gonna die, probably. Oh, they are regenerating fast. I hope we can rest after this. I guess we can start doing Hellfire Rays. That might be our best bet. They have concealment. We should try and dispel them. That's actually a better idea. I'll do that next time. Do you have a dispel? No. We do True Sight Communal, so we should just do that. There we go. Arclight died.
Prepare yourself. This will hurt.
We did hit it twice. Nice. The Marilith is still very much alive, and those things are healing very quickly. There may be a tsunami that deals some damage to us here, but not yet, apparently. Let's try and dispel. We got rid of True Seeing, Heroism, and Bark Skin. That should help a little bit, I guess. Now we have taken some damage, so we'll just kind of top ourselves up here.
Desna, guide my hand.
There we go, the Merilith finally died. That's good.
Don't hold back.
We have a much better chance of hitting this thing now without all those debuffs on, or those buffs that it had on. Let's get in there.
Glory without risk.
Not great chances to hit there. How many Cone of Colds does that guy have? Let's throw on a haste. We have 5 of them left, and we're gonna rest right after this encounter, I think. Would you stop with the AoEs? Let's try and dispel the... Actually, yeah, let's try and dispel this other one. And we got that one as well. Good.
Make your peace.
How does she not have True Seeing? I thought I got that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. That one's dead. Moving up. Next one. Fortunately, that Syrup was not doing as much damage as I'd hoped. Well, that was a solid hit there. Although it did get to attack us back, which is annoying. And we did get tsunami'd. Bunch of people down.
I will resist.
Seela's got knocked off her mount.
You should have run.
Reaver is alive and is a terrible attacker, apparently. Let's move back a step. Seela's down. Our main character will take the hits. Nenio's getting back up. Don't think she's in range for this, so nothing there. We can give protective luck to people. That's what we'll do before the fight. Oh my god, Socio got knocked back real far. Wasn't expecting that. Shoot that guy.
Prepare yourself.
Almost dead.
This will
Dead.
hurt.
His wing caught him from flying off into the lava. Funny. Skip, 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 skip. We don't really need
Guide my hand.
anyone significant for killing a succubus.
Don't hold back.
There we go. There's a portal. I'm hoping we can rest here because we really kind of need to. We definitely can. Okay, good. We have mythic abilities. Mythic level 10 angel. Alright, we get a mythic feat. What do we even want these days? I mean, if we took if we took weapon finesse, we could use the amulet of mighty fists, which might actually be a better choice for us. Because we only have a +3 amulet of agile fists. I think we have a +5 amulet of mighty fists just hanging out in our inventory. Alternatively, we can go with Piranha Strike, which gives extra damage. A lot of extra damage. That's kind of a tough call. +3 on damage instead of +2 when it reaches +4, and every 4 after it increases by +3 rather than +2. Which one do I want? I'll take Weapon Finesse. Oh, and we also get to do one of these things. Okay, we can get Abolish Disease, Abolish Guile, Abolish Poison, Undeath, Bestow the Divine. We can imbue other people's stuff with Sword of Heaven stuff, but I'm not going to do that. Attacks with the imbued weapon now mark the target for 1 minute, making the target visible. -4 penalty to stealth and -4 penalty to AC, which is nice. Attacks of the owner now deal weapon damage to all enemies within 5 feet, which would have been good if it wasn't at the very end of the game. We are now under the effect of haste, but granting additional 2 attacks and making all spells of 7 or lower quickened as though using the quickened spell feat. I think Guide the Faithful might be the better choice. -4 AC is quite a lot, and it might help us out in the final fights of the game more than Speed of Light. Yeah, we're going to lose 1 attack, but I think I'm going to go with that one. Okay, next one. We can take, what? Improved critical longsword? It's worth a shot, I guess. Or we can take flawless attacks to get those iterative attacks down. it wasn't the end of the game, I think shield focus would have been good. Get that touch AC up using shields, but I don't think that's going to be important right now. I think maybe the flawless attacks is going to be the best choice there, although even that is kind of unlikely. Alright, fine. We'll take flawless attacks.
We'll make things right.
Alright, you spell penetration mythic. Just straight up, I'm not going to deal with anything else. That's what we're taking. Same thing with this one. We need to get past spell resistance. Because otherwise we're never going to hit anything. Mythic channeling, eh? Twice your charisma. He doesn't have spell penetration, so that's not going to matter. Nothing else here is very important to him. His iterative attacks aren't going to make any difference. So let's go Mystic Channeling. I don't know if it's going to be useful at all, but more useful than the other choices there. And Arushale. Mythic Sneak It? No. No. You could possibly go down to a new mythic ability and take something like... Like what? Last Stand, maybe? Keep her alive? It's actually maybe not the worst choice. Just in case she gets hit by some sort of spell. What are my other options for this? If I weren't taking an extra mythic ability, flawless attacks actually is pretty good too. Iterative attacks are always important. Alright, fine. Iterative attacks it is. We're gonna raise dead on our
I will lend you
pets.
my aid.
And we're gonna rest. It's alive. Come on, cast restoration. Let's go. Then we'll rebuff, and then we're gonna go after Aurilu. Or do we want to check that we're going to be dealing with Aurilu right away here? Because if there's more enemies in the way, we could probably just do a couple more lesser fights. Which reminds me, I should probably do that amulet thing I mentioned. Yeah, we have Amulet of Mighty Fists +5. We were using... That's the wrong character. Oh, we're using Amulet of Agile Fist +4. Oh well, would have been fine the other way, but anyways. +1 to hit, a little extra damage. Okay, this is to outside, which is interesting. Oh, a Meslin did have gear. Cool. We'll take it all.
I, Aurilu Vorlesh, the one you called the Betrayer, have nothing to offer you but death. Karamzadeh, I will give you the chance to avenge your death. Rise.
This is different than the other one.
Mortal scum, you have struck ice into my heart. I will devour your souls to loosen its freezing grip.
Oh, this is our other group.
Let's make this quick.
Everyone's encumbered because we have all of our group gear and we can't move. This is not a well-planned encounter. I guess we'll mass Cat's Grace because it's gonna be the only thing we can do. At least we have a bunch of friends with us. It's possible we'll be okay. It's also very possible we're just gonna straight up die and there's nothing we can do about this. I'm gonna hope that the storyteller kills everything, because I don't think we can do anything otherwise.
I'll put on this medicine.
Rigel can move. I guess it doesn't matter if we are in deep trouble here. Do we have haste? Arcane spell failure because of his armor, right. Off to a great start. Kyr died already, Queen Gallery is nearly dead. Kristoff didn't take any damage, so that is nice. Maybe we go fight this one first, let the storyteller deal with that other side. I'm not gonna lie, the other group didn't have as hard of a time with this because, you know, the swarm had eaten everyone. There was no one else here to defend. This is gonna suck so much. Kinda wish we had more characters now. Like with Wendwog and Darren, probably would be a little bit easier here. Maybe I should have switched up my group formation and left some of my good people behind. Oh my god, he has weird and just killed a Glabrazu. He's awesome. Anywho, let's keep buffing. Rigel might be the only one to keep us alive in this fight. He might be the only one capable of hitting anything.
It isn't my
At least
time.
Earbeth doesn't... Oh, she's dead. I was gonna say, at least she doesn't appear to be able to die, and then she just straight up died. We're just gonna hope that all of our little friends can deal with this, because we can't. Like, Rigel might be able to do some damage. Maybe Greybor could hit something once or twice. Possibly. But no one else is gonna be able to do a whole lot here.
Retreat is not an option.
Oh, at least Galfrey can do something, I guess. Oh good, it came into melee. Do we just quarry it? Probably.
Simply business.
19 to hit, okay. So we're not hitting that one very much. The Hand of the Inheritor is going up against Karamzada and is gonna die. The Storyteller might be the only thing. Yeah, he is a killing machine. I'm gonna move you away one step because I really don't want you to die at the moment. Let's do that. He's frozen. Good.
I will fight to the last
Is
breath.
Galfrey immune to damage? She might have last stand. Urso might have last stand too. No, she just died. Okay. Fair enough. Regel's feared, so he's gone somewhere. Goodbye, Regel. You were right. Oh, okay. Greybor is now dead. One round, instant kill. Cool. At least the Hand and the Storyteller can win this for us, hopefully. He just did another weird and killed that one. Cool. So Greybor is dead. Nothing we can do about that. Let's just keep buffing up. Keep moving away. I'm just gonna stay away from this battle until maybe
Isn't my time yet?
we, until the rest of our friends win this fight for us. The Warmonger's dead. Don't get AO'd. I need as many of you alive to do whatever. Beringer died. Terra didn't do anything. Yes. You guys kill that one, and then you also kill this one. I'm just gonna try and stay away from the battle and keep someone alive. One person alive, just that's it. Let's just run. We'll take the AOO. It doesn't really matter anyways. We're fine. This is good. This is going fine. Somebody just died. Krems is almost dead. Oh my god, that guy just did a ton of damage. Alright, Krems is dead though. Cool.
Tactical retreat.
Okay, that hurt a lot. It did not give any Fs about our displacement. Where are you going? Oh, I guess you're going to kill the Drachni. That's cool. You can do that. That's fine. Where are you going? I don't know where you're going. Oh no, Regil! Nice. That actually helped us out a lot there. Okay, we're fine still. Oh, he's hitting things now. That's nice of him. Is the Drachni dead? Don't know. No, it's not. Regil's back there with it, though. Oh, Paralypter, you did so much damage last time. Regil is somewhere. Woljif is now dead, so we only have Regil left. Here's hoping that the Storyteller will save his life. Drachni is dead. Okay, cool. The Balor Ravager's almost dead. Okay. Who's left alive in this little squad? Storyteller. That's all that matters. Kind of. Why are you casting storm bolts in so far away from enemies? Come on, guys. I believe in you. My group did absolutely nothing. Oh, we're alive. We're back. We're coming. We're gonna help. Magic missile? Seriously? What happened to more battering bolts? Also, is this guy just straight up immune to damage? Sweet, we survived. No thanks to our group, by the way. Our group was entirely worthless during that fight. Would have been just as useful not being there at all. I guess to soak up a hit, though. Alright, we're here somewhere. So this... we didn't need to rest. This wasn't the final fight yet. Let's save.
I'm going.
That was actually a grim fight. Alright, nothing up there. If this leads to the end fight, then I will quickly rest at the top there. This is a very long staircase. This is looking and no, it's not. It's a Drachni. Okay.
We meet again.
Oh, the Echo of
mortal.
Discari.
I intruded into the sanctum of your allies, and then you intruded into my home and temple. But at last, we stand face to face in threshold on neutral ground. In Iz, you struck down my creator and master Discari, but if that makes you dismissive of his Echo, if you think I do not pose a threat, then you are greatly mistaken.
There's a strange tremor in the echo of Discari's voice, as if he's extremely agitated or excited. Hope you don't try and run away from me this time. You owe me a great deal, Echo, and I intend to collect that debt right now.
So many words. I prefer pleas and screams. And believe me, I will make you scream.
The quiver...
He lost to you. He lost. The great Discari himself lost to a mortal. So what happens if I succeed where the great lord failed? If an Echo destroys the one its originator could not defeat, who would that make me? What would it prove? I'll risk my life to know. You are not just my enemy, you are my chance. A chance I won't miss.
The quiver in the Echo's voice is more noticeable now. He's afraid, he's terrified by what he is saying, yet his eagerness compels him to continue. Looks like we got some allies coming in. No more tricks, Echo. Today you will meet your end. The time has come for you to pay for all the evil you've committed, Echo. I'm delighted that I've lived long enough to witness this moment. Okay. Maybe I should have rested before this.
Make your peace.
What are we looking at for an armor class here? Concealment, so no armor class yet. We're going to try and do a Dispel. Oh, we have all our spells back. Did we get fake rested? We definitely have more Dispel magics now. Oh, we weren't in range. Damn it. Arclight would normally go in, but he is very nearly dead, so we need to rest him up first, get him healed.
Don't hold back.
We hit for some damage. We should put our sword on. That's what we should have done. We do have all of our spells back. Interesting. Oh, we didn't get healed because we weren't down there. Damn. Alright, just come down here and just wait. Targana, why? You gotta be corrupted. We need to get her onto Reaver, but we also need to heal. Alright, we need haste, I think, probably is a good call. Does that hit everyone? No. Let's move down the stairs to, like, here. Does this hit everyone? No. We're gonna miss our main character no matter what. Oh well, such is life. We missed entirely because now we moved a step forward and did not get it. Okay.
I will resist.
He's not that hard to hit, actually. Weirdly. He's really not. What's going on here?
Strike.
I don't think we need our sword. We can just beat this thing to death. It doesn't have that much life. He does hit very hard, though. We just died. Okay, so he doesn't hit very hard. Or sorry, no. He hits very hard, but he also doesn't have a whole lot of armor, so that's fine. We'll heal before going down the stairs. This is A-okay. And we'll remount Sela on Reaver.
You called?
And then we'll do the buff again. So we have that. And that'll do that. And then we'll do
Search for the beauty with
this.
your heart.
Get a haste going preemptively. There we go. This should be fine now. Wait for everyone to catch up. Wait for everyone to catch up. Wait for everyone to catch up. There we go. Close enough. Blah, 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 blah. Don't try and run. Everyone shows up. I think after the echo, we'll be done in this particular video because I'm pretty sure we're a little bit over time. That's okay, though. And then we will win against a Relu. I will say that this particular playthrough has more encounters at the end of the game than the other one, which is awesome, but just something to note.
I will resist.
21 damage. Move down to like here. She can probably do her greater dispel now. We dispelled Unholy Aura and Bull's Strength, but nothing else.
Don't hold back.
Some damage is done. Let's get you in here. Nope. Let's just run you all the way over. Sela can get down and in. Did some damage. Took a bunch of damage. Or, well, I guess we took in a hit. Okay, no one died. That's a plus. He does hit very hard. I'll give him that. Let's do a Hellfire Ray. Oh, that's pretty good. Everyone's getting into melee. We got a prayer going. That's nice of them. Let's get a heal on everyone. Specifically just on Reaver that took a bunch of damage. Alright, open fire. Solid misses on all of our attacks. Good. That's exactly what I was hoping for. You always gotta love when you miss everything. Good amount of damage there.
Strike.
Almost dead. That was actually a really easy fight. When he doesn't kill you in one round, because damn, he hits like a freight train. Brilliant energy sight. Oh, that's probably why. Armor and shield bonuses to AC do not count because the weapon passes through armor. Dexterity, deflection, dodge, natural armor, and other such bonuses apply. It can't harm undead constructs or objects. If we fought them as a lich, I imagine that fight would be super easy. But I don't think you can. So, well, maybe you can. I don't know. I don't know what the lich outcome is here. Do we rest now? Do we rest, or what do we want to do here? There's some stairs that lead to
We do it my way.
nothing. We gotta be really close to the end. I should probably rest. Okay, what's our corruption level looking like? We're fine. We got lots of... We can even probably do 2 rests before the end if we really needed to. Alright, this is going well. But we're going to end the video here. In the next video, we'll finish this off. For now, like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others will see you next time. Take care.